Hey everyone, thanks so much for logging on to CBSColorado.com. I'm Michael Spencer, back in the sports office with sports anchor Rod Mackey because it has been a busy day and a half for the Colorado Avalanche leading up to the NHL trade deadline. So break it down for me.
Welcome back, first of all.
Thanks.
Good to have you back
Good
in
to be
here.
back here.
I mean, it's exciting. This is the thing. The Avs, we talked about it earlier. At the beginning of the season, they were a mediocre team. You're not used to an Avalanche team that's an average team, and that's really what they were. So from the get-go, we've seen this team start to make moves to improve. Joe Sakic, Chris McFarland, they knew right away they needed to make a move at goalie. They added 2 goalies. That was a big thing. That kind of got it started, and since then they've been tinkering. Obviously, the Mikko Rantanen trade was huge. Everyone upset about it. Marty Necas has been great, though. Drury's been great. And now Mikko Rantanen is no longer a Carolina Panther. That's another move that was made. He is now with Dallas. Boo. A Dallas Star, the Avs rival, $12 million a year over 8 years. It's been interesting. And then today, the Avs just went crazy. They brought back Eric Johnson, which fan favorite,
Awesome.
huge to see.
Great move.
Charlie Coyle from Boston. This is a guy who's a total stud. And Brock Nelson from the Islanders late last night. They add him. They've really added some huge pieces to this team. And once again, they are a cup contender.
Let's talk about the Eric Johnson move for just a second because he's such a fan favorite. He's so beloved in that dressing room. And I thought it was interesting, the soundbite that you ran from Nathan MacKinnon saying, hey, look, EJ knows he's not going to get a ton of playing time, but you need a guy who's going to be cool with that, and he's going to be that guy. He's going to be a great guy in the dressing room, can help some of those younger guys too if he needs to.
And as we all know, athletes, there's a lot of egos out there. Eric Johnson leaves his at the door. We were talking about it earlier. On Twitter, if you look back in 2023, EJ put out a big, long letter to the Avalanche fans saying how great it was to be here. He was here 13 years, the longest defenseman here besides Adam Foote. I mean, he was the definition of a Colorado Avalanche player. And then he leaves. He's upset about it. He's like, it's too bad I couldn't retire as an Av. Well, now he gets to do just that. And his role on the ice might not be as big, but Gabe Landeskog is not in there right now. Now you've got that leader in there. There's been a lot of people saying, put the C on him now. Well, you can't take the C away from Gabe, but he did have that A for a long time. And it's going to be great to see EJ back here, both on and off the ice.
You're around this team a whole lot, and these guys know. They knew at the beginning of the year, hey, we aren't where we need to be in order to win a cup. I have to imagine that what has happened over the last couple of weeks, and especially leading up to the trade deadline, kind of rejuvenates this entire roster because they know that the front office is now going all in on winning a cup.
All in is the key. I think you said it perfectly because that's the thing. Look at what they've given away. Not a lot of current players. Casey Middlestad is gone. Besides that, not a lot of guys that you look at and go, why are they gone? It's prospects. It's picks. It's the future. The Avs are all in right now. You have Cale Makar. You have Nathan MacKinnon. You have 2 of the best, if not the 2 best, players in the NHL. Take advantage of it now. They put some key pieces around them. Go out and win the cup. The problem is where they stand in the standings. They might have to face Dallas in the opening round of the playoffs. And Dallas, along with Florida right now, are the 2 teams that people are looking at as the cup contenders. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the Avs. Win a couple games, try to avoid that match.
It's going to be a fun finish to the season and a fun run to the cup, hopefully, knock on wood.